Hello and welcome back. So let's continue here, and we want to be able to see our errors. So let's go to contact.php page, and let me come back here for a second. So after contact us, there's get in touch, and we can, I think, put our errors right under there. So where is get in touch? That's right here. Okay, so there's one here, status alert success. Wait a minute. All right, so this is the one right here. So if I remove the display none for a second and type something in here, I'll keep resending the data. I'm going to get this. Okay. How about if we change it to danger? Is there anything that will change there? Okay, there we go. So errors, I think, will be better off like that. Okay, great. So let's put that danger over here. And then I will put an if statement and say if is array so if is array errors and count errors is greater than 0. Like so. And then let's close this gap here, PHP and if, like so. Very nice. Okay. Alrighty then. So once we do this, then we can have our for each loop errors. We don't need the keys, we just need the error itself. And I don't want to use this system, so I will close that there and delete these two lines. Push that inward, duplicate this, push that inward, and I want to end for each. Okay, great. Then I only need to get that error and put it here. Let's use an equal sign and close that up like so. All right, great. So let's refresh and see what errors we have. So please enter a valid email. But the email is valid. So the reason why it's not showing, let's remove the message here. I'm just going to submit again. Please fill this in. Okay. A message. Please enter a valid email. Okay, so let's go back to our class here and let's use filter var, of course. So what I will do is I'm going to say if not, and I'm going to type filter var. So the variable is this one here, and we need to add a flag here. So let me remove one of these. We need to add a flag called filter validate email. Okay. So for you to know that it has worked, it changes to italic if you actually get it right. So I tend to forget this one usually, but I think I've remembered it now. So filter validate email, please enter a valid email like so. Okay, so let's see if we do submit this time, we're going to get some good news. Now, if we don't get some good news, then what will happen here? Now the thing is, to avoid we need to tell the user still what we are doing here. So maybe instead of having this, maybe it was a good idea to have the session carry the error instead, because let me come back to contact.php, because here instead what I want to do is, if there are errors and if there are no errors, we should get a different message. Okay, wait a minute, let me duplicate this. Let me move this one out of this whole thing completely. And then this one will have success here, like so. Let's come back. Okay, I think we can figure something out. So what I will do instead, I'll put an if statement to show me if there was a success here going on. And I'm just going to say if is set here, I will check if is set, and then we'll just use our get variable, and that get variable will have success in it. So if it is set, then let's show that. Okay, let me copy that end if and put it here, right there, push that backward. So here I'll put a very particular message, which is message sent successfully, something like that. Okay, so let me refresh again and resend. Okay, so it seems the message was sent this time. Let me browse, and fair enough, the message is actually in our database, which is very good, but we didn't get the success message. And that's because if we go to where be this, if we go to contact us right here, what I can do is redirect this if things went well. So here I'm going to ask the question, if not is array, right? Not is array. So if data errors is not an array but true, so is not array, copy that, and it is true, then it means things went well. So let's do a header location. Now, if you don't like doing this header location all the time, you can create a function that you can just say redirect, and then you give the link to the redirection. So maybe we can do that later on. So location, and here I'm just going to do root. Actually, let's do that. So I'm going to copy this for a second, go to core, and there's functions in here, and I'm just going to create one function. I'm going to call it redirect, like so. And then here I'm going to say link, like that. And paste all that, and then die at the end, like so. So I'm going to say redirect, and then the link there will be followed by root. I'm going to add root, like so. And then I will add concatenate the link, like so. Okay, so we're going to try that. Come back to contact us controller. Yes. And then I'll be like redirect, like so. And then I will put the name of where I am going, which is contact us, actually. The only difference is, make sure you don't put the capital C there. The only difference is I want to add a question mark at the end, like so, a query string, which is going to be success, like so, is equal to, we just set it to true or something like that. So let me go back to contact.php to make sure. Yeah, that's the one right there. So let's change a few things here. I'm just going to type a second person, email to, a subject to, a message, and submit. Please enter a valid subject. Okay, so you can't put numbers in a subject, so out of my way. So instead of saying please enter a valid subject, what we might put here as a message is, let me go back for a second here. I can say only letters and spaces allowed in subject, something like that, just to give them a clue. Let's do the same for name. Only letters and spaces allowed in name. Okay, great. All right, so let's try that again. Only letters and spaces allowed in subject. So there we go, and I'll hit message sent successfully. Nice. Okay, so we are good to go now. Everything is working fine here. Now we have 2 messages in here, and so we're going to see how the admin can check these messages on the other side. But otherwise, the contact us page here is officially done because everything here is done. Alrighty then. Okay, great. Alright, so let's come back in the next video and let's create a table where the admin can read those messages. I'll see you then.